gonna get the music this time. Welcome in.
Hey, hello, folks.
Welcome in. Say that again because I don't
welcome
think they could
in.
hear you
Hello, folks.
over the music.
Hello. Hey.
The music should be off.
Is the music off? Let
You
me
could
check.
check.
I'm gonna check.
Something I forget to do or mistaken.
No music, Andy. Good
All
job.
right. Nice.
Well done.
How's it going, everybody? We are officially winter time. Is it supposed to snow today?
I don't think so. Not today. I think tomorrow night or something.
Tomorrow night.
I don't know.
But soon.
It's Minnesota, man. It's November.
Yeah.
Stop being spoiled. This is the first even hint of possibility of snow.
Well, you know what makes it worse?
Been, mild, a mild autumn.
With the cold weather, what makes it worse is my water heater died on me on Monday. And it actually, because when I told Greg that, he said, again?
Again?
And it was about a year ago. Yeah, a little under a year. It was the beginning of December where it died on me. And Phil Whiteford gave me some advice on how to fix it. Replace the element. I don't know how long it's been leaking, but I made it almost a year of it functioning just fine, and then it stopped working on Monday. And so
So you just like fire up the shower on Monday and there's no hot water?
Right.
Just,
It was cold. And Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, cold showers.
I
And
was just going to ask, did you still try to get in on
Yeah.
Monday, or did you like, I can skip a day?
No, yeah, because in the tank there was actually some, not even lukewarm water. It was just like room temperature water. But they were quick showers, in and out. But with this cold weather, it's not, I just complain. It's not that cold, but it's cold enough where, man, a hot shower would feel really good. And yesterday I was kind of in a weird mood. Ask any of the youth that were there last night. They heard me talk about it. I don't know why I was in a weird mood. I was just kind of in a mood. Couldn't explain. Nothing happened. Nothing bad. Greg didn't make fun of me yesterday. It was fine.
Well, I probably did at some point.
Not to my face.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, it just kind of was feeling off all day yesterday. And so this morning had B&D plumbers from St. Michael. They came out and fixed everything. And it was, I just told them, I said, you know what, just get this one out of here because it's done. It was about 7, 8 years old, and it, we're running off well water. I think it's about the
that
lifespan.
Otsego water in that area is really bad.
Oh, it's orange and very rusty. And so I just said, I'm going to buy a new one. Well, it's funny because they didn't have anything in stock for me. So we had the guy from B&D. We were both searching like local stores, Menards and Home Depot and Lowe's. We found one at Menards in Elk River. So I had to actually go drive and buy it, bring it back home so we could install it. So anyway, that's what I did for all of the morning from 6:30 to about 11:45.
6:30.
Yeah.
When's the
Well,
last time you woke up at 6:30?
church every Sunday morning.
Really? You wake up at 6:30?
6:30.
Oh, okay.
So they give you a window of they'll be there sometime between 6:30 and 7:30. So I set my alarm for 6:30.
The guy must have installed cable before. He must have been a cable guy.
So I set my alarm for 6:30, and he didn't get there till like 7:40. So I'm like, crap, I could have stayed in bed till at least 7.
Kept that window closed.
So anyway, at least I got, he had only hooked the thing up. The thing was only heating the water for about like 20 minutes. And I got a little bit of warm water out of it so I could just jump in the shower before I came up here.
Yeah.
It was nice. Felt good. But
lukewarm? More than lukewarm?
It was hot.
Nice.
It felt good. But that's my morning.
All right.
Combine that with, so it was almost $1,000 to get it installed. And I had to buy the water heater. I'm getting new tires for my Jeep on Monday. And I'm also getting my septic system pumped on Tuesday.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to myself.
So, yeah. So that's fun.
Yep. Yeah. Hot water heater, a septic tank, and tires.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good Christmas.
Yeah. So that'll be it.
Things you need.
They are.
So
Yeah. And maybe that's why I was so feeling weird. It's just because, you get spoiled. Like you take for granted just the basic things like hot water and, a vehicle that works and, sewage that doesn't back up into your sink.
yeah. That you have no hot water to clean.
Yeah.
With.
Right. Right. Well, I got a sink full of dishes too because I wasn't gonna wash them
Yeah.
until I had hot water again.
It's weird to wash stuff to try to clean stuff with cold water.
Well, it doesn't
It doesn't
absolve.
Right.
It doesn't
With
dissolve.
food especially because the hot
soap.
kind of helps melt or
Right.
like whatever
Yeah.
stuff
So
is
I'll be
still
doing
there.
dishes tonight.
Yeah. Oh, good times.
While I watch the football game.
There's something on my keyboard. It's not leaving. Looks like part of a chip. I haven't
Quit
had
eating chips.
I couldn't tell you last
Is that
time
a
I had
barbecue
chips.
chip? Because I was just
Oh, that
eating
was yours. Your barbecue chip.
It must have broke off and like pew.
Flew out onto
So how are
in
you doing?
between
That's how I'm
command-
doing.
Command and option right in between the two.
I'm doing all right. How are you doing, Greg?
Doing all right, man. Doing okay.
Yeah?
Just normal week, I guess.
Just
As far as that goes,
normal. Nothing exciting.
not much.
What's the next thing you're looking forward to in your life?
Yeah, man, that's a good question. I kind of go day by day, man. Tomorrow?
I hope I make it to tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. That's what we're supposed to do, according to
Just don't worry about tomorrow.
Let
Let tomorrow worry about
that guy?
itself. Yeah.
Today has enough worries of its own, like hot water heaters and
Yeah.
stuff. So, no. Looking forward to.
You stay here for Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah. But Jordan's parents will be here. Looking forward to that. Just Thanksgiving, and then, but yeah, looking forward to Christmas time. Going out of town, going down to where a lot of my family is in the Dallas area, and spending time there. Looking forward to that. But yeah, I guess little things along the way. Just enjoy it all.
Some people just love like from Thanksgiving to Christmas.
Yeah, it's
just
great.
that, like it's one just gigantic holiday.
I love from Halloween to Christmas, even back further. I like the fall.
I like from middle of May till middle of
see.
September.
See, I like mid-September on when it starts to cool down. Football season starts. You got baseball playoffs.
I don't mind that.
You know,
We're halfway through the
Going
NFL
into-
season.
wow, already halfway.
Yeah, because they have the one extra game, 18 games, 18
Yeah.
weeks. Not 18 games, 17
Yeah, they got
games,
the extra
18
one.
weeks.
Yeah.
But it's been a kind of a weird couple weeks in the NFL.
Yeah. So all the hubbub about Aaron Rodgers last week, which we don't have to talk about lying or whatever about being vaccinated, and then this morning I see on the little ticker that someone from the Vikings who was vaccinated had to be admitted to the emergency room. They didn't. I don't think they said who yet.
Yeah, I don't think they
And then like a whole bunch of players now are going to be tested or something, or have to be tested because they were obviously all in close proximity with this person. But it's kind of crazy. It was just like the big news about Aaron Rodgers, and then this little thing. I had NFL Network on this morning. It was like on the ticker on the bottom, just a little thing about that. It's like
probably like the backup punter.
probably.
Well, then you have Dalvin Cook and all his stuff. You know what's going
I
on?
just heard about that this
Yeah.
morning. That's unfortunate. So
You got Odell Beckham Jr. getting released. Cam Newton was signed to
Was
the
he?
Carolina Panthers.
I saw you pick again back to Carolina.
Back to
I saw
Carolina.
you picked him up. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I
Oh,
picked
yeah.
him up right as it was official, just because it's like in a 2 QB league, might as well.
Yeah.
And my team's junk. All right.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're trying to pick up Cam Newton,
You're in a bad
it's
spot.
yeah.
Yeah.
And which says something about the Panthers also.
Yeah.
NFL season's weird, man. There's no good teams. Like, there's no standout team.
Right. Who's the best team in the AFC? Who's
Every-
the best team in the NFC?
Every week, people are like, "Oh, this team is the class of the NFC,"
And then they
lose.
They lose to the Jaguars,
Right.
the worst team in the
Right, Buffalo.
AFC.
Yeah, by like a
And the Chiefs aren't doing well.
yeah.
The Ravens, I think, are up there as one
Yeah.
of the better teams. And in terms of the NFC, I hate to say it, but with Aaron Rodgers, it's probably
Yeah.
either the Packers. The Cowboys they lost.
Yeah, they went up and got dominated by Denver, right?
Yeah. So it's hard, but that makes more parity and it's more
Yeah.
fun because it's not like, oh, the Chiefs are just running away.
Yeah.
The Buccaneers are probably one of the better teams in the
Yeah.
NFC.
Well, halfway. See what happens for the other
The
half.
Rams, but then the Rams got
But then
beat
they
by
get beat, you know.
the Titans. That
Yeah.
was a crazy game.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Anywho.
anywho.
We got stuff going on around the church. We got,
Yeah, let's talk about church stuff.
well, I was just going to think about construction stuff.
I
It
saw
seems-
some sparks flying out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny. I think it's that stage with the framing that it seems like, wow, they really slowed down, but they're like doing lots of welding and like little things here and there. But there's steel up, and I think the roof goes on here pretty quick, and then
Oh, they had the beams for the roof.
yeah, the
You know.
the material's up there. They just haven't put it in place yet.
And I think that's over where the new kids area is, right?
Mhm.
Is that where they're kind of working
Yeah,
on?
I think so.
Yeah.
So pretty exciting there. Paint going on in the building, kind of room by room. Right as we speak, the kitchen's
Kitchen,
being
right.
painted. So I actually had to move a microwave out here by the coffee station
So
so
Tammy could make her lunch.
So Tammy could heat up her lunch. Yeah, that's what kind of good guy I am, though, Andy.
You
I'll
are.
just go into the
I
kitchen
know,
and grab the microwave.
I don't tell you enough.
And you don't. No, people don't tell me enough how great I am. I also use the microwave because I had to heat up my coffee.
So it's self-serving.
No, I didn't do that until just now. So.
Oh.
But I am pretty cool. I got to admit, I'm a fantastic human being.
I don't know why I'm laughing because I actually think you are.
You got new frames. Did you get new frames?
These are new glasses.
Yeah?
Yep.
Oh,
I've had
so
them
not
for-
just frames, just lenses also? I've never heard people say you get new glasses. It's always frames.
I
But
saw
you don't.
this
It's not like
funny-
you take the lenses out and pop them in new other frames, do they?
That's why I said I got new
Yeah.
glasses. Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Because the other glasses I have are the silver framed with the yellow lenses, and I thought I need a less unconventional pair of glasses.
Yeah.
So I went with the black framed ones, which are still kind of unique and different.
Are they black? They look almost like they're
black, gray?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say it looks like there's a few different colors, like kind of
Um,
when you move.
But
They
yeah,
look good. I like it.
somebody
Looks
said
good.
they make me
You look
young.
smarter.
I was gonna say younger.
Oh,
Somebody said I
smarter?
look younger,
Yeah,
and then Ben keeps saying I look smart.
yeah.
Um,
I'm like the only person in my family that doesn't have glasses.
Hmm.
Isn't that weird?
you eat
Both
a lot.
parents-
Eat a lot of carrots.
I used to, but I heard that was a myth.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. So when it's not sunny out, I don't.
Yeah.
I can't wear sunglasses, or I don't need to wear
Just
sunglasses.
get those ones that clip on to the outside of your
Or transitions. I don't want
blue
transitions.
blockers. Remember those?
Yeah,
You put over it.
blue
Yeah.
blockers.
Transition shades. Get those.
Yeah, they just don't like.
Every once in a while, they don't transition. when
There's a
someone
kid
comes
who has
inside.
them here
They stay dark
who
inside.
came
and
into
it's
church
kinda
on a
like,
Wednesday night during the summer, and they were like dark for 10 minutes,
Yeah.
and they didn't transition. So
No.
yeah, no.
Maybe he needs oil or something. Needs to get maintenance. I don't know.
Oil.
What do you do to maintenance your transition shades?
I don't know. You just dip them in hot water. I
Yeah,
don't know.
probably.
So yeah, we got all the construction stuff happening, painting. You know, we're having a struggle bus time of trying to figure out what color to paint the atrium here, aren't we?
Yeah.
Or did they finally decide?
I think they decided.
The middle one
I think.
or the
something.
bottom one that's more brown mustardy?
No, it's not that one. It's
Okay.
I'm looking out there. I think it's the top, like the two above that. I
Okay.
think it's kind of yellow, but it's not as bright.
It's not as
That's
big,
what's
big
up.
birdie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which it's kind of crazy when you put paint up because on the little swatch, what I saw before, the little
It's like,
card
oh,
or
yeah,
whatever,
that's fine.
it did not. It was not definitely not this bright.
Yeah.
But also, all the other walls are lighter, so it probably
Yeah, even
made-
like the agreeable gray
Yeah.
in mass quantities feels like, well, that's almost too bright.
right. Maybe less agreeable than.
Yeah, I was
than
waiting
you
for a
thought.
joke.
Yeah. I like it personally.
I agree.
I agreed. You agreed to disagree.
I agree. That's funny. So yeah, construction stuff. We have the high school young adult retreat is this weekend,
Yeah.
and that's the Chaos to Clarity down at Grace Church in Eden Prairie.
Hmm.
I bet if you begged Brax, you could still go.
I know you could, even if you didn't because I think they had limited tickets because they had to buy them ahead of time. But you can still go there
And buy a ticket
and
at the
buy
door.
a ticket. You can meet the group there. Yes.
Okay.
So it's doable.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What was it? $60, $50?
Something like that. I think
Yeah.
60-ish.
So it's a really, from what I understand, it's more of like an apologetics conference
Yeah, I think so.
where you kind of learn about how to argue about your faith
Mhm.
and kind of take a stand for your faith, which is kind of funny because we've been talking a lot about evangelism and discipleship a lot, and especially evangelism. This not new concept. I think, in fact, at our staff meeting we watched this video and some evangelism training that Greg and Ben had been kind of dipping their toes in and sharing it with the rest of the staff. And it was a lot about it's more about relationships than anything else. And just, I mean, my takeaway was like, isn't this the way we should like conduct our normal, like every relationship we have?
Yeah.
Not just
Really.
people we're trying to like
Right.
share the gospel
Yeah.
with. But, well, like you mentioned yesterday, one of the biggest kind of hesitancies for a lot of people is because they don't know how to share their faith. They don't know the right words to say.
Mhm.
They don't know how to argue for their faith, or they don't know how to rebuttal any, information that's out there that might, be opposed to the Christian faith. And that's what a lot of the high school and young adult people are going to be learning, and not even just the content, but just just kind of the way in which you would do that, strategies and all that kind of stuff.
I mean, and it's okay to know stuff. It's okay to know, the word. It's okay to know doctrine and theology and different arguments against different things. I think it's good. It's good to learn. It's okay. Yeah. So personally, I've like that realm of like debates. I have friends. I know people that get really into like debates. Like, oh, this guy's debating an atheist, and it always comes down to some crazy subpoint of something that's just so minuscule that only these two guys understand and are fighting. But there are people that are gifted for that stuff, and that's their deal. Some people are wired that way. I'm not personally, but yeah, I don't. I just think it's, as far as like what we've been doing with the evangelism stuff. Relationships are just key, and I don't know, just kind of being able to share who you are with other people is the main thing. You don't have to know all the answers. I think sometimes we get stuck as Christ followers. We think we have to know the answer to everything, and I think I've shared it on here before, but like I had a professor in seminary say, don't be afraid to say I don't know. That way people can trust you when you say you do know. And I don't know, say I don't know, but I'll find out. I don't know the answers to that. But here's my story.
Let's find out together.
Yeah. This is what God's done in my life. This is what he's doing. Yeah, that's to me just living life. And like you said, it should be how we go about all of our relationships. But the thing yesterday, what was cool was about listening. And like Pastor Doug always says, the world needs is a good listening to, and we're quick to want to share our opinions. And I think that's just partly the culture that we're in, because we all have a platform. If you have social media, you could just share your opinion. And I don't know.
What's so funny is I think we've sort of flipped that on its head, though. It's like the people who are famous and have platforms, we stop listening to them.
Yeah.
And the people who are nobody, that don't know anything about anything, we take them so seriously.
Yeah.
Or
Or if someone does share like a controversial opinion, then it's like, well, you're not allowed to listen to them anymore.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
it's an interesting time we're in. But
Yeah.
listening to people, real people in real time, face to face, and specifically we're talking about pain points, or if people are in a time of pain or crisis or transition or whatever. But being able to just listen, and then like we talked a few podcasts ago on, you brought up empathy, and just how important that is to be able to empathize with people. And
Have you listened to more of the Genius of Jesus, or did you finish
The book I finished, yeah.
it? Okay, because he has that whole section on empathy,
Yeah.
the genius of empathy, which I
Yeah.
thought was one.
Genius, wasn't it?
But well, that would be Irwin's genius.
Yeah, The Genius of Jesus by Erwin McManus.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Erwin Raphael.
he has a whole section on how he views Jesus and his empathy and all that kind of stuff. And we've always thought, okay, as Christians, we believe that there's one way to God. There's one way to heaven, and that's through Jesus. But I think that there are many doorways to Jesus in terms of the way that people might come into a relationship with God. It's not all through this one narrow, you got to have these, these laws of Christianity. You have to, go through this pattern and this process. I think that there's many different ways that people would respond to Jesus and the gospel, and it's going to look differently for different people, all sorts of different people, depending on what their life experience and what their education even is, what their race is even. I know it's not about race, but different cultures affect how things are brought up and brought about, especially when it comes to religion versus like a culture, like Buddhism. It's often more about culture than it is about a belief system. So I think that there are many different pathways to Jesus, even though we still believe that Jesus is the one way.
There's an interesting tidbit about that. Like, I remember taking a missions class, and they showed us this film about a missionary that went to, I forget, it was some kind of remote South Pacific island type of a thing to evangelize these people on that island, and they were sharing the gospel, and he had a translator or something, but they were reading one of the gospels, and when they got to the betrayal, Judas's betrayal of Jesus, all the people started cheering and laughing and celebrating, and obviously that would be shocking. We're like, no, that's not good, but in their culture, betrayal was something that was like valued. In fact, it's kind of bizarre because some of the other neighboring tribes, one of the great stories was how one of them infiltrated, betrayed, created this truce or something, and then betrayed and then killed their leader or something. And so for ages, betrayal had developed into something that was valued. And so when they got to that,
it's like a military strategy.
Yeah. So when they got to that point in the gospel story about Judas betraying Jesus, they thought that was the grand finale. That was the best part. And so, but my point is, culture, our background has a lot to do with how we come to Jesus. Not just in an ethnic sense or a regional sense, but even family of origin, how you grew up. I have friends who grew up with bad relationship with their fathers, abusive or maybe no relationship at all. And for them, the thought of God the Father, or the term God the Father, was painful for them,
right,
because their image of father was not a good one.
Yeah.
And it took a while for them to kind of work through that, So, yeah, I think you're right. There are many pathways that we have
and we're not going to know what those are unless we listen well.
Right.
And that's why, that video really emphasized, like you said, asking good questions and then listening, just shutting up and just listen to what people have to say. Because, you could hear and identify what some of those, what is the pathway for this individual to make their way, even if it's just one step in that conversation closer to Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you got to listen.
Yeah.
Cool.
It also makes people uncomfortable if you just sit there
And just
listen.
listen. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
How'd that make you feel?
Especially on the phone.
You there?
You still
Yeah,
there?
just
yep,
listening.
just listening. I get that a lot. Ben says I'm a really awkward person on the phone.
Yeah, all right. I think
Because
most people
you
are
know,
now.
years ago, I mean, I grew up with my dad saying, slow to speak, quick to listen.
Mhm.
You know, he'd put a little post-it note. It was more for other members of my family than me, but
But you got it.
we all got it. Um, and so I just kind of adopted that as just a simple way to live. It's just slow to speak, quick to listen, and so when I'm on the phone, it does. How much of active listening things work on the phone? Like
not really.
yep, So
Right.
I just be quiet and I listen, and it throws people off, and they think I'm I'm being uncomfortable
Yeah.
on the phone. So
Sorry.
yeah, I'm boring him.
Johnny. No, I just keep you on it. It's that time of afternoon. I said when I came in here, it's like after lunch sometimes.
Tryptophan?
Yeah.
You had the turkey.
Yes.
Well, let's do something
Well,
more interesting.
No, what was the phone thing I was going to mention. Yeah, so the other day we were all in the car driving. We were in the van somewhere, going somewhere. I don't know. And Evan is on this deal that he wants a gecko, right? Well, he's been on this for a while.
Sounds like yeah.
I've always told him no reptiles, but he's on
Anyway,
anyway.
is it a reptile or is it an amphibian?
It's a reptile. It's just a lizard, basically, right?
Okay.
I don't think it's amphibious.
Okay.
I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know anything that means.
So we went. It was Sunday afternoon. We went to PetSmart in Maple Grove because we went to Five Below, and then we were going to go to Dollar Tree. Did you know Dollar Tree's closed on Sunday now?
I thought they were all closed forever.
No, there's two in Maple Grove. The one here
Okay.
in Rogers is closed, but
Okay.
anyway, they're closed. So we go to Five Below, and then PetSmart. He wants to go in and just. He's actually been doing a good job. He's like price checking everything. He's like wants to take pictures of things, and like he'll search on the internet on websites of like different prices, and he's adding up what he needs because he has to save some money for some of this. Well, anyway,
Wait, you gave him the go ahead. If he saved his money, he can have it.
we kind of haven't officially told him yes, but I know he's getting some stuff for Christmas also probably from
so
other
he's
family
getting it.
members. But so anyway, he asked for the phone when we were in the car because, well, he wanted to call around some other pet stores to see if they
Dude,
had
it's
this specific
serious.
type. It's a very specific type of gecko that he wants.
Okay.
And the
The
PetSmart,
Geico gecko.
it's that kind, yeah. It's I forget what day gecko. It's called a day gecko.
Day gecko.
It's the Geico is the one that's a day gecko. Anyway,
So you need a heat lamp.
so the guy at PetSmart said, "Well, we hardly ever get those, but you got to try." You know, he gave like 3 different more reptile-specific pet stores. Well, of course, St. Paul, Forest Lake, and we're telling him like, "Dude, it's 4:00 on Sunday afternoon. We're not going to St. Paul. That's like a long." So he gets Jordan's phone, and Jordan's like Googled him and dialed. He's like, "Here, you could call, you could ask," and he's got the phone, and he's like trying to talk like this. And we're like, just put it on
Not on
speaker.
speaker,
It's not on
okay.
speaker. And he's just trying to talk with it. And we're trying to, Jordan's like, you have to hold it to your ear to hear. He's like, hello, are you there? But kids don't use phones at all. In fact, our kids rarely do anything without, if we have speakerphone, they're looking to, where are they? Because they're used to FaceTime,
Sure.
right? So it's like,
But they watch you talk on the phone. They watch mom talk on the
sometimes,
phone.
so, yeah, I mean, on occasion, but not often.
Mm-hmm.
They're just not accustomed to talking on the phone.
That's funny.
Maybe on speaker, it's just they could talk, but like to hold it up to the ear, he had like no concept that you have to hold it there and leave it.
It's funny.
He just has it out here where he could see the screen and he's talking, and he's frustrated that he couldn't hear the other person. So there you go.
I'm assuming your kids don't watch this podcast.
No, probably not.
Okay, because I wasn't sure if we should be talking about.
No, they have screen time, and they're not going to waste it on watching their dad. Yeah. So,
Well, because I know Jordan every once in a while
Jordan will,
watches it.
yeah.
And I don't know if it's on loud enough where the kids can hear it.
Yeah,
but-
they,
So is that a Christmas present then? Or you going to
Yeah.
get it before? Okay.
no, I think, but not even I think he's saving for some
When's his
stuff.
birthday?
January 2nd. So he
Okay,
gets the
so it's
birthday
after.
right after Christmas. So we celebrate his birthday when we're down
So
in
you
Texas.
you lost you broke down and you're going to let him get a gecko.
I don't know. Yeah, that's fine because it's not a snake. So we'll see how long this one lasts, and then If it dies quick.
You like that's terrible.
Yeah.
How much do these things cost?
I don't know. The actual gecko, like $30 or something.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
I was thinking like 100.
No,
all
'cause
the
he's-
equipment probably
yeah, 'cause
costs
you got to get the
3 times
tank and
the amount of the gecko.
Yeah, all told, I think it's like $150 for everything. He's been
With the
yeah, everything. He has done a great job of like researching and like trying to price everything out and who's cheaper and what one's better. I mean, it's actually been kind of impressive to watch because most kids his age wouldn't do that, and definitely our other two wouldn't do that. So anyway, there's that.
interesting.
I've been impressed by his responsibility.
Yeah.
But that's the same kid that told me he had to go to the bathroom last night during Kids Quest, and I just found out he was raiding the candy bowl in Tammy's office. So, there you go.
I don't know
Win
if that's
some, you lose
possible
some.
though, because there was a group of.
Yeah, it's before that.
Okay.
Oh, it's possible.
I was gonna say there's a group of guys in there doing Bible study.
No,
small
Ben
group.
told me. He caught him in there.
That's funny.
Getting candy.
Oh, that's good, Evan. I can't wait to see what he's like as an adult.
Oh, yeah. He'll be something. He'll be fun.
Yeah.
He'll be good. He'll be very good at whatever he wants to do. I just keep telling him, dude, you got to use your powers for good. You just do it for good, man.
With
So.
great power comes great responsibility. All right. What we're going to do right now, we're going to just take a moment to watch a quick commercial, and then we'll come back and
We got
talk.
commercials now?
Yeah, we're going to talk about.
Is it a real commercial?
Yeah. Well,
Like,
yeah. I mean,
not going anywhere for a while, like sponsored by Snickers. What is
you hangry?
it? Hangry?
yeah.
Or what's some of the ones all the podcasts always have?
Uh,
MeUndies?
Traeger grill.
Traeger Grill. That's
Yeah.
on. Or the new one is the Bonfire Solo. Have you heard that?
Manscaped.
No.
I got one for man. Like, I hear
oh,
that
the
a lot.
Manscaped.
The Manscaped.
There's Solo. It's like a fire pit
Yep.
that apparently like doesn't allow
Yeah, I was
smoke.
just talking to somebody that would.
I'm intrigued by that because I hate the campfire
Oh.
smell.
Man, you don't. I love it.
Don't like
Love
it.
the
I hate.
smell.
I hate when it's on me. I hate like when my clothes smell like it.
Yeah.
and- yeah. It
That's-
gets, part of it is allergies.
You're not.
I get all stuffed up, and it's not the smell. It's like yeah.
I was just talking to somebody who had one, and they used it this weekend.
Can you use it indoors?
I don't think so.
No. It seems like a really dumb question.
Like
but they're
I didn't
talking
know.
about
I didn't
it's-
know that they were completely smokeless.
I don't know how it works.
I just thought that they were self-contained, so you didn't have to have a fire pit, and it was easy to clean up.
It's something with like the smoke, because Bargatze was talking about it on his podcast.
Okay.
He has it, and it's like
Specifically,
like
that Solo brand.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is not sponsored by.
Yeah, we're not sponsored by anybody, including
Yeah. Dixie,
Mountain Dew
Apple.
or B&D Plumbing
Yeah.
or any of those things. But we do sponsor this commercial that I want to show you. So check this out.
Hey Northridge families, can you believe it's November already? And you know what that means. Christmas will be here before you know it. In fact, cue the music. Andy, music. Okay, come on, be a good sport here. Cue the music. There we go. I don't know about you, but Christmas is one of my favorite times of the year. It's when we celebrate the birth of our Savior Jesus. Families, you're invited to celebrate this season in a fun and meaningful way. It's called the Manger Project, where you're going to turn all of this into this. The Manger Project will take place on December 4th following our Saturday services from 6:30 to 8:30. You can show up anytime. It'll take about 30 to 40 minutes to make your Manger Project. We do need you to RSVP though, so head on over to our news and events page or scan the QR code to RSVP. Even if you can't make it on December 4th, you can still use that RSVP code to reserve your own Manger Project to do at home. This is a community event, so make sure you grab your blessed list, invite your kids' friends, families, neighbors, even friends from class, and invite them to the event. Make sure you send them the link so they can RSVP as well. Let's make some meaningful memories this Christmas.
Fault. I hit the button too early. I didn't mean to do that. there was actually just one more last info page on the back. But you'll be seeing that. It's about a month away, a little less than a month away. You'll see it on the weekends. It's on our Northridge page.
Yeah.
So maybe you've even already watched it. But
That was just a little teaser.
yeah, Manger Project can encourage you to invite your neighbors, your even relatives that have kids, and that you can come and do that as a family. It'd be really fun. And all the stuff is supplied for you. All you just need is a hammer or two. And kids like Johanna's age could easily, she could probably, with a little guidance, could probably even do it herself. That's what I was told.
Cool.
But you do have to sign up because they need to know how many of those to get. And next time you see that commercial, just go watch it on our Life group page. And
Yep.
you scan that
Scan the
QR
QR
code, or
code.
just go to the website and you can find the Manger Project image. Click on that, fill out the RSVP form.
Yep.
And
What's that stand for? Sorry, you can finish.
I have no idea.
RSVP. Who knows?
Respond?
Responding.
It's probably something Latin.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Google it.
Well,
Tell us. Who knows what RSVP stands for? Make something up.
make something
Share
up.
it.
The funniest response, yeah. What other events? We had the high school young adult retreat. We got the
Men's pheasant hunt. There's one spot left.
oh, there is.
Are
I
you
should
going?
Probably take that. I want
You
to.
better do it. You always every year you say, I think maybe I'll go.
Well,
And
last
then
year we were doing
They have you go. I think next year I'll try to go.
well because we ended up doing online services. Like before we went back to online, I had intended to go,
Yeah.
but then middle of November we had to switch to all online, which meant I was
Yeah.
video taping and editing all week
Yeah.
long, and
It's hard.
you don't want me to go out and shoot a gun in the woods early
What
in the
could go
morning
wrong?
when I'm tired. Yeah.
You got hot water now, so quick hot shower. And,
Stella invited me to go to his dad's place to do some pheasant hunting, so I might do that.
yeah.
So yeah, men's pheasant hunt. When's the next men's breakfast?
Saturday.
This Saturday.
Yep.
7:30.
Yep.
And yeah, you don't have to RSVP, or you do?
Nah. Well, I mean, it's helpful, I guess, but you could just show up too if you
Yeah.
forget. It is helpful just so we know, like, food-wise, we have an idea. But
Okay.
even if you forget, come. Men, bring boys, or you could bring your sons, you could bring your kids.
Yep.
Yeah, we got boys and men of all ages showing up, so it's pretty cool.
Wednesday nights, we're packing the building full. We got
Yep.
kids Quest, 2nd through 5th grade, still going. A lot of fun. Greg, you
Mhm.
help out with that, don't you?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
And then we have our Impact Youth Group. That's 6th through 12th grade. Why did I say 5th? 6th through 12th grade, and yeah, that's been going really well. I'm helping out with that.
A lot of kids down there.
A lot of
here,
kids
too,
in the
with
building.
Kids Quest, a lot of kids, but yeah.
It's just a fun night.
Yeah.
Just all
It was
around.
really a lot of fun.
It's reminiscent of the way things used to be, which is really good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
cool.
think we're all nostalgic for some of those days.
Yeah, I mean, got to make new memories now.
Well, I think the part of the problem is we don't really know what a future could look like after
Yeah,
all this
you
stuff.
just
and
never
so
know.
you kind of pine for the old days until something better presents
Yeah.
itself. Any other events you can think of here at Northridge? It's going to be kind of quiet, just event-wise, until Christmas, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of like
Just go ahead, yawn out in public. You don't have to cover your mouth.
small
like-
group.
like
No, I
you're-
was trying to
you're
be
deep
polite.
deep in thought.
Like some small groups having Christmas parties, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
People start doing that sort of stuff. So it's a busy time of year for most people. So we do have a Saturday supper in January. I mean, that's ways out, but it's kind of fun. Instead of doing just the chili cook-off that we've
Potluck
done,
cook-off.
it's potluck. So
Yeah.
or crock pot,
Crock
slow
pots.
cooker contest. So it could be chili for sure. I'm sure there'll be some good chilies there, but anything you could do in a crock pot or a slow cooker.
I've been working on my
do that.
beef stew.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay, let's bring it.
But instead of buying like the pre-cut meat, I buy what are they called? Short ribs.
Oh,
And I
okay.
cut the meat off the short ribs.
Nice.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Yep.
Short rib stew.
Short rib stew.
Potatoes, carrots.
Potatoes, carrots. Instead of cutting up a whole white onion, what I want to do is I want to get those
The little pearl.
the pearl
yeah.
onions and just dump them solidly in there. Yeah.
Oh,
And then I
okay.
use rice flour to thicken up the gravy.
Mhm.
Yep. Anyway,
Alright.
salt, pepper, a little garlic powder.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good on a day like this.
Yeah.
You should go home and make it.
Well, I should have been doing that while I was watching the plumber replace my water heater, because I don't know if that would work because I do need access to water or something. But any other Northridge news stuff?
Northridge news? No,
we're
I can think of.
we're still in our Matthew series.
Next booklet.
We got the new booklet coming out soon. This weekend?
Might be out there this weekend. We'll see, because we got to print a bunch of them, because the response has been like huge. So
Right.
we kept having to print more and more and more. So it's kind of final proofreading and stuff is going on now. And I think Tammy might try to print tomorrow, but if not this weekend, but for sure next weekend, they'll be out.
Okay.
So, yep. But that booklet doesn't start till
We still got like
we come back from Thanksgiving.
we
weekend
still got
after.
like 4
Yeah,
weeks,
right.
three weeks
Yep.
of this.
But that's coming out.
Yep.
And then
Then we
Yeah.
got Christmas in December, which we'll
Mhm.
probably talk more about. But just heads up, Christmas Eve is on a Friday,
yeah.
and we have our 2, 3:30, and 5 o'clock services in house and online.
Yeah.
And then the Saturday and Sunday following Christmas, so it's Christmas Day as a Saturday, and we will not be doing in-person services at all that weekend, Saturday or Sunday, just because Saturday is Christmas Day. We're gonna hang out with the family, and a lot of people might even go out of town for.
Travel.
So that Sunday, they might still be gone. So we just decided to not decided to not make you have to make a hard decision,
Plans.
or weird plans.
You're making choices for others.
I'm having a hard time with
Andy.
words.
Yeah, you got kind of.
So what
choked
we
up, huh?
decided to do is just to do a strictly online service for that weekend. So you can hang out in your jammies, whatever you want to do. I don't know. You're probably Saturday night. You're not doing that, unless Christmas Day for you is just hanging out in your jammies. And then Sunday,
I'm a.
you don't look like a
get-
jammy
No, I'm
person.
a get dressed kind of guy.
Yeah.
I'm not at jammies all day.
I can't
okay?
picture you in like flannel.
footsie pajamas.
Yeah, like flannel
Yeah.
pants. Yeah, joggers.
I might
joggers.
wear like the loungy like flannel pajama pant. I have like one. I might wear them like once or twice a year.
You know what they
it's
should
really
make?
cold.
They should make either flannel or fleece lined easy pants.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The Gap Easy
that might,
Pants.
That might work.
Yeah, would you get
That might
into
work.
some of those?
Maybe.
Okay.
But I don't know. I don't have anything flannel or fleece lined.
I have a
as far
pair
as
of
pants.
khakis that are
Khakis.
flannel lined.
Khakis.
Khakis.
I do have some sweats like joggers
Yeah.
that I wear in the mornings. I'll put them on because I take the dog out to play ball. And it's getting a little cold in the morning. But I'm a shorts and t-shirt kind of. If I'm lounging, that's what I'm in.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, not all day.
Okay. So that's what will be happening that weekend is
That's what happens in the Tizer household.
all online
Yeah.
services for the week, the Saturday and Sunday, Christmas Day and the day after Christmas. So just a heads up for that. And I think where we're trying to do something different also for the next weekend, I think it's just Sunday. Is that what we're going to do? No Saturday service
Yeah.
for New Year's Day.
Yeah, because it's New Year's Day.
And we're just going to do Sunday.
Just Sunday service.
Sunday services. So, be looking out for that information in the communication, whether it's the newsletter, weekend service announcements, Facebook announcements, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think that's about it. One thing we're going to do, the last thing we're going to do here is, I don't know if you remember, we did a poll before Halloween, a couple weeks before Halloween, about the best Halloween trick-or-treat candy.
Yep.
And we had a winner. and 18 people voted for, or was it 18 plus? I think it's 18 plus.
18 plus. Yeah, there's like 20, I think.
Right. 18. The winner was Reese's Pieces peanut butter cups.
Not pieces.
Reese's peanut butter cups.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why I said Reese's Pieces. Is that not part of? That's not part of the title. Reese's peanut butter cups. Reese's is the brand.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So Reese's peanut butter cups, which I thought was kind of an interesting choice.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not a peanut butter cup guy.
Oh, I like them. In fact, I have dark chocolate ones.
Yeah, the dark chocolate's good.
I have the thin dark chocolate ones, and they're in my freezer.
Yeah.
Those are really good.
They're really
but
good.
you can only I only have eat one of those every once in a while.
Yeah. Wildly popular though, the Reese's peanut butter cup. Not a shock to me at all.
We should have done the worst. What's the worst?
The worst. Well, people always say I happen to like candy corn.
You're
but-
insane. You're an
but people
insane
hate those
person.
things.
Gross.
I don't even like
Yuck.
sugary candy really that much. You like nerds? What are you talking about? That was your number
Candy
one.
corn.
Nerds.
Disgusting though.
It's a vegetable, isn't it? No, I don't. I mean, I'm not gonna eat tons of it, but I don't mind it. Like, I won't go buy it, but if it's there, I'll eat a couple.
Yeah.
Sure. Mostly, probably mostly because it reminds me of being a kid. Like, that's one of those things.
You ate
don't-
those when you were a kid?
Yeah.
I thought only like old men
Candy
ate
corn?
'em.
No. Well, I mean, like if someone had them out, like my grandma or someone or mom had a bowl of them or something. I don't
Is
know.
it usually mixed with like peanuts and raisins?
No, that's gross. Why would you do that? It's not salad. What is it?
That's a good
that's a
definition
salad.
of a salad. I would have a salad. Candy corn.
Candy corn,
honestly, I
peanuts,
would
and
rather
raisins.
eat lettuce than candy corn.
Really? Just a head of lettuce and just eat it like an apple?
Yeah.
No? Okay. It's weird how we eat different types of foods differently. I never really thought of that. Like an apple, you'll just pick up and take a bite out of it. What other foods do we do that with? Not something you prepare like a sandwich, but like just in its raw form. Grab an apple, eat it. I guess certain fruits you do that. Well, you got to peel most of it.
Peach.
You got to peel banana. You could eat, just take a bite out of a peach or like
Plum.
plum, apricot, grapes. You grab grapes. But what other food do you do that with? Where you just eat it.
I've seen somebody. Well, not an onion. You have to peel.
So, but like, why don't you do that with lettuce? Or, I mean, you could pull that off its little vine or whatever and just take a bite out of lettuce.
I don't know. You're asking deep questions of.
Yeah. Well, you have glasses on. I thought you'd have answers.
Fooled you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, what we did was the winner, the number one choice, which was Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Everybody who voted for that, we put your name in it, and we're going to draw randomly. And the winner, you get a $20 gift card to Starbucks. And we had one back in the end of August that we did. What's your favorite thing about fall?
Yeah.
And Ellie Steinley won that, which I actually got that to her yesterday.
Yeah. Cool.
Yep, somebody went out for a college visit yesterday, so I said, hey, can you give this to Ellie? Because she was going to be hanging out with her, showing her around. So today we're going to do a drawing, and you get this. The next poll we're going to do that we'll put up is best Thanksgiving side dish.
Oh,
That's what we're going to do.
nice.
So
It's weird because like 6 of them just came at the same time in my mind.
in my mouth. I
Yeah,
want 'em in my
right.
mouth.
Oh man.
So yeah, not the turkey, because actually by and large,
the
turkey
side dishes are better.
better than the
better
turkey.
part, yeah.
Although I will say I've deep fried a turkey a few times,
Deep
and that
fried
is
is
pretty
good.
good.
Yeah. Smoked.
I don't
is
think the
good.
rest of my family liked it, but I liked it.
Smoked turkey is good.
Yeah, but
Mostly turkey. It's too easy to make it dry. Like
I
sometimes
think
it
the
comes out
problem
dry.
is
It's just-
because I think the problem is, and this is like any hunting for any food, like even fish. You get something that's too big, and it's not good. It's not good.
right.
But you have something that's like a 22-inch walleye. That's like perfect eating. But if you get like a 32-inch, you just toss it back because the meat's just too big and mushy. I think that's the problem with turkey is it's just too big because you're trying to feed 12, 14, 15
But
people.
the point is like a lot of food.
Yeah, but I bet if you got a smaller turkey, like a 6 or 7, 8 pound turkey, it'd cook easier and it would taste much better.
Probably.
Um,
So the trick would be get 2 smaller ones.
right, but you have
instead
to
of one
have
big one.
2 ovens for that,
Yeah. Or
serve. Just
I think I
continuous
would say that
serving.
probably a much lower well, then maybe not much lower, a lower temperature for a lot longer. Like if you could, like, that's why smoked turkey comes out, well, smoking anything comes out better. But smoked turkey is good. But I bet lower temperature much longer because we want to, like, have the turkey and, it takes 3 hours or whatever in the oven. It takes a long time for a
Yeah,
meal. Like a meal
but
that you're
here's the
preparing for
thing.
home.
People have been doing that for a long time, and they don't, by and large, turn out that good. I have this guy that I follow. His name is Chef John for Food Wishes on YouTube. That's one of the ways I've learned how to cook. My brother turned me on to him a number of years back, and he has a video where it's high heat and quick
For turkey?
cook. Yeah, and he cooks it upside down.
Mhm.
Yeah, and so I've always
So it
wanted to
doesn't
kind of
like
try that.
burn the outside if it's too high?
No.
Huh. Okay.
I like a little crispy skin on it, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be bad. Crispy isn't bad, but burned is.
Yeah. No. See, and a lot about it is actually just drying the thing out, because most people don't. They don't have the patience to thaw it out fully
Yeah.
and then dry it out
Mhm.
fully. Always got those little crystals in the inside and the.
You know what I've done the last couple of years? Food meal plan or whatever at Hy-Vee.
Yeah.
I think last year we did Coburn's maybe.
I
wanna
think you
say
did Hy-Vee
We did Hy-Vee
'Cause I
2
think I
years
was
ago. Maybe we
watching you
did
do it.
Hy-Vee again.
because you were late. You forgot about it,
Yeah.
and then you invited me over.
Yep. It's good.
I ended
Good
up
food.
cooking a duck.
That's
on
right.
Thanksgiving.
You did your duck.
And I
forgot.
sat in front of the TV watching football all day
Mhm.
with my knife and my fork, just
And
eating my
and your
duck.
jammies.
I don't really have jammies
Oh.
either.
I am a big fan of these, like, at this point, because I like to cook. Jordan, like, I'm not gonna say that she likes it. Maybe she's enjoying it a little bit every once in a while, but like, she used to never cook. When we first got married, she didn't cook at all. But and I like cooking, but Thanksgiving is a lot to do by yourself,
Yeah.
or even if you have someone helping with like Jordan will take care of something, but it's just a lot. It's a lot to do. So something like that. And for all the stuff that you want on Thanksgiving, to do all that and then to only have like 3 people that are eating, it'd be me, Jordan, and then if her mom and stepdad are here,
'Cause
that's 4
your
adults.
kids
My
won't
kids
eat it?
might each eat 1 or 2 of the sides. Like,
But no turkey?
no, Riley might. Yeah, but not the boys. No.
Just give them a candy corn salad.
We might do candy corn salad this year. Candy corn, peanuts, and raisins. Raisins and anything. just
Actually,
makes it
dried
messy.
cranberries. How's that?
Yeah, it's Thanksgiving. Yeah, cranberries.
So yeah, that'll be the next
It'd
poll
be weird
that
if
we
that's
do.
secretly like really good. Just the combination of things somehow, like the sum.
Well,
more
seriously,
than the
you've never
parts.
seen candy corn and peanuts?
I don't know that I have.
I've seen that.
It makes sense because the sweetness
And
and,
the
then the salt.
saltiness.
Anything you do with that usually
the
turns
candy
out
corn
okay.
isn't even really that sweet.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like pasty.
it's like wax
Yeah,
with
but-
sugar.
wax.
Do you know if you stack them inward? Have you seen that where you stack them? Like you put the points in like in a circle, and then you stack another circle on top, and it looks like a corn cob. Have you ever seen that? There's pictures online.
Not
Google
tried
it.
that.
Yeah. Go get yourself some candy corns. They're probably on clearance.
Gross.
And
Yuck.
just for stacking.
Yuck.
Anyway, draw the name.
All right. So $20 gift card. All of you who voted for Reese's peanut butter cup.
Yep.
And I mixed these up. Greg's gonna pick one.
The winner is Andy Schultz.
The winner is I did not win, and I was not part of the.
Laura.
Do you know?
Laura Kroll.
Laura Crawl, you're the winner. I'm actually gonna. I don't know if she would pop up here or not. Oh, probably because I'm not friends with her.
We're going to have to go live to the page. I'll go to the group and notify.
I feel embarrassed that I don't even know who I don't even know if I know who that is.
Yeah.
Do you?
Not off the top of my head. Let's see. Where's the thing here?
So we will let you know.
Odell Beckham Jr. to the Rams.
What?
Mm.
That wasn't even. I bet that's fake.
It's Adam Schefter.
Oh.
I don't like. He's annoying. Did I say that out loud?
Yes. Say that again into the camera.
I posted something like that several years ago.
About Adam.
Yeah. I don't know why. He just always kind of bothered me. Okay, I'm going to have to search this poll thing.
Well, while he does that, we can actually say goodbye.
There it is.
And look out for the next poll that we're going to do about Thanksgiving side dishes. And maybe we won't even do the most voted. We'll do something else to randomly draw a winner. So maybe we'll do everybody. But
Everybody.
yeah, we'll throw everybody's name in a.
Okay, just every participant.
Congratulations, Laura. You get a $20
Starbucks.
gift card to Starbucks. We'll make sure we get it to you. We're letting you know right
Sweet.
now.
We have to wait till we're done because I can't type with one hand very well. I
Facebook.
found out.
So I hope to see you this weekend. If you have any questions about anything, give us a shout. And if you want to know more about the deep things that Greg was talking about earlier, you should just hit him up and ask him. He'll let you know.
What was deep?
Why the letter C should be a
We never even talked about that.
I know. We could save it for another time.
The letter C.
All right, go ahead. Here's a hill that Greg wants to die on.
We do not need the letter C in our alphabet.
We don't need the letter C. Why is that, Greg?
We can cover that sound with a K or an S. Or a combination of some other letters in some cases. Which we already do in
So
English.
instead of using one letter, you'd rather use a combination of three to say the same thing as C.
No, but that would be pretty rare. For the most part, anything that is a C, you can use either a K or an S. So sorry for those of you whose name starts with C, you're going to have to just change it to a K.
Okay, so that word you just said, change, how would you spell change if we got rid of C?
It would be like a, no, it's like a
What is that?
TSH.
Yes.
TSHANGE.
What is more unnecessary, an X or a C?
Well, an X probably also.
So let's.
But that's not very controversial. Most people are like, yeah, we could get rid of X.
Yeah.
How you going to spell X-ray? ECKS. ECKS.
Yeah.
No, not C. EKS. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I was thinking X strand.
X strand. Yeah.
Jeff should change. If Jeff was tough,
Should be
he should
X.
X and then strand.
Yeah. Dash. X
Throw
dash strand.
the hyphen in there, the dash. Yeah.
They're pretty gangster.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
I'd like to formally change my name to Jeff X Strand.
It's like, yeah.
Okay, we pretty much
That
killed that one.
covered that one.
But hey, do you agree with me or not? No. Anyway, yes or no on the letter C, getting rid of it.
yeah, let Greg know if you think that's an absurd idea.
This was first heard from Jordan's brother Jason, who brought it up, and it should be noted that their last name, Jordan's maiden name, Castrero, starts with a C.
C.
So he's willing to sacrifice the spelling of his own last name for this cause, and he probably doesn't even remember this. This was years ago.
Is that
But
Joey?
No, Jason.
Okay, Jason.
When he said it, I just thought, that's hilarious and oh so true.
Yeah. So there you go.
See you later. That's what I'm going to call this campaign. See you later. That's
Bye.
bye.
So have a good day. Have a good weekend. We'll see you this weekend. Goodbye.
Adios.